10-minute weekly class live. I'm going to go over stretching. I'm a doctor of physical therapy as well as a strength coach and a yogi. If you need some PT help, this is going to be my 10-minute weekly class. I'm going to go over some mobility. We got the foam roll. Today, we're not going to use that, but bring the foam roll. Join me Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Quick 10 minutes in the mornings. If you need it, you know you need it. You need some mobility in your life and you are not motivated to do it by yourself, join me every week. Subscribe to the channel to get notifications. We're going to do a very easy mobility sequence. Fridays we'll probably hit a little bit more core work, but today just get the body moving. So if you've got any aches and pains, make sure to grab my lower back guide. I've got a low back pain guide. I've got a core strength, and I've got a knee strength and prehab guide. So if you need a little bit of stretching this morning, join me. We're going to start off with a little bit of standing yoga, finish on the mat, 10 minutes. Let's go. Let's get started. Come to the back of your mat, wherever you're at, join me. This is your little PT session. You know you need it. I tell my patients, just watch my videos. If you're not going to do it on your own, you got to get some of this stuff in. Healthy, nice, supple spine. Let's do a little easy yoga warm-up. Root your feet into the ground. I want you to think about this on a Monday morning. Crown of the head to the ceiling. Let's focus on posture today. Take this with you through the rest of the day, the rest of the weeks. Crown of the head to the ceiling. We're looking at alignment, ears over shoulders. Reaching, hiking, stack, the spine lengthening. Root the feet into the ground. Inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, bring your arms all the way down. This should just feel nice. Stretch it out. Knees are soft. Just getting some flexibility, some flexion, some movement in our spine and our hips. We're going to go through an easy sun salutation, a sequence. We're going to finish on the mat with a little bit of hip openers. I know I need them today. Hang out here for one breath. On your next inhale, halfway lift, flat back, 10 minutes, that's all we got. Just stretch it out, just opening up everything for the day. Maybe before you're sitting at the computer for the rest of your day, open up the shoulders, open up the chest, bracing with your abs, hinging at the hips, stretching the hammies. One more breath. And then bring your hands down, sit back into plank. Tall plank, get the shoulders active, waking them up, spread the fingers wide, press away from the mat. Make this active. This is your core. Enjoy it. Work those shoulders. Tuck the chin. One breath. Exhale, knees down. Slowly lower elbows close to your side. Squeeze those elbows in. Uncurl your toes. Press yourself up into a little baby cobra. Get some extension in the spine. Again, if a lot of your day is flexed, sitting at the computer, your phone, your car, get some extension in your spine. Right? Your neck and shoulders and lower back need that movement. Exhale, back down. Uncurl your toes. Push yourself back. Downward facing dog. Pedal the feet. I love me a good down dog. Why? Easy ankle mobility, calf and ankles, right? Yoga is for everybody, especially if you need a little bit more just gentle mobility. Take this from this class what you need. Modify always as needed, right? It's your body. Do its best for you. Pedal the feet. As you pedal the feet, that should help to stretch out the calf, but also your ankles. A lot of that stiffness in the ankles is going to translate up the chain to the knees, the hips, all that stuff. Get those ankles moving better, especially my runners, my cyclists. Get those flexible, mobile ankles. Or if you can't get deep into a squat, work on your ankles. Walk your hands back to your feet. Rolling up one vertebrae at a time. I want you to really try to articulate through your spine, moving through that entire spine. Again, that spine needs to be supple, all segments. See if there's any sticky spots. Right? Working through all that stuff today. Round two, inhale, reach to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, nice and soft, nice and easy. Hang on here, shake it out. Nothing crazy, right? Yoga is for everybody. Inhale, halfway lift. This is your hinge. Hinging at the hips. This is a challenge for some people. Can you separate out the hips from the spine? Hinge here. Hold it, straighten out. Get a nice hamstring stretch. Hands come down, plank. Step it back. We got one more round after this, and then we're going to stretch on our back. Exhale, lower however you need to work your shoulders, your chest, up dog or cobra. If this feels nice to come all the way up, please do so. Again, we want some extension in the spine, maybe just kind of rotating side to side. Get some rotation. A lot of us are not getting enough of this extension and then that rotation in the spine, right? That can translate into some of that neck tightness, shoulder blades, all that, even lower back, right? So we want some healthy movement up and down the spine in different directions, not just flexed. Come back down slowly. Push yourself back, downward facing dog. Pedal the feet at the ankles. We're gonna do one more round, just like this. Again, this is your easy sun salutation A yoga Sequence modify as needed, pedal the feet. Walk your hands back to your feet. Really focus on rolling up one vertebrae at a time. Again, roll, 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 roll. Head coming up last. All that spine, get that nice supple spine, supple movement. Last time through, guys. Inhale, reach, lengthen, crown the head to the ceiling, ears over shoulders. Posture. Exhale, fold. Knees soft. Inhale, halfway lift, hinging, separating hips and the spine. Hamstrings stretch, abs are on. Hands come down, plank. Strong shoulders pressing away from the mat. My fingers are spread wide. Control. Exhale, lower however you need to. Elbows in, open the chest. Extending through the spine, up dog or cobra. Maybe twist. It feels good. And then come back down. Let's do downward dog. Let's come onto our back. We're gonna finish again. That's this class. This class is quick. Come into child's pose for me. I made this class because all my patients need to stretch and get their mobility in and their foam rolling. And if I can help you guys just to follow me, at least get it done. You got someone to be accountable for. Join me every week. Get it done. Your body will thank you later, especially as you get older. We lose some of that flexibility, mobility in the spine. That's just natural aging, guys. So this should feel nice. Child's pose, right? Opening up the hips, sinking back into the hips. You got tight hips. Child's pose can be a really nice, gentle place for you. Just hanging out. You can also come back, rocking forward and back. Again, I really like this dynamic rocking back into child's pose. I give this a lot to my patients who lack a lot of hip mobility. Can't sink deep into their squats. They're having pain in their knees. Maybe they're just getting older, some arthritis in the hips. Whatever you can, maybe like a tight hips just from being really strong in their glutes. Maybe they're sitting a bunch. Work through them. So this is dynamic. Right? So there's value in this. Right? Not just kind of sinking into child's pose, but the dynamic rocking. I like when I'm focusing on the hips to keep the spine flat. So I'm really sinking into the hips. That's the difference between this. A little bit more of the spine. This is more integrating into getting into the hips, keeping the spine flat. All right, come onto your back. Let's finish. We only got 2 minutes left. I said it was 10 minutes, right? Hug the knees into the chest. Rock them side to side. Again, this class is for you. Every class is going to be a little different today. Working on a little bit of hips, a little bit of spine, mobility. Probably hit some foam rolling on Wednesday. So if you're scared of the foam roll, or you're like, what am I going to do with the foam roll, or how do I work the foam roll? Wednesday will be foam roll. Friday, probably a little bit more core, right? A little bit more core. Let's roll out the hip, little gentle circles. Again, modify as needed. I'm just taking you through some easy mobility to start your day. Bring that knee across your body. Let's get into this hip, like T-band, lower back. This should feel nice. Open up the chest. Again, rotation. We're trying to get some movements into that spine in different planes of movement. If you're only doing this on the bike or running or walking or sitting or whatever, get some rotation, different planes of motion. Spine, the joints need movement to be nourished, to be healthy. All right, get that rib cage. Breathe into that whole right side. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Come back to center. Like this. Reach through. Figure 4. Make sure my microphone is on. Probably not. Is it on? No, it's not. Here we go. Another side. Open the arm. Again, just working through the hips. A little bit of rotation in the spine, right? Come back to center, rolling that hip around. We are almost done. 10 minutes of mobility. Next time I'll have my microphone on. It's not a Monday. Typical Monday. Got everything going? Don't have my microphone on. Welcome to Monday. Well, you know what? You can just copy me and see what I'm doing. Let's do a little figure 4. get into these hips. Finish with a little bit of deep hip openers. And then we'll be done. Wednesday, as I was saying to myself apparently, foam roll. We're gonna hit the foam roll. Well, 10 minutes, hips, thoracic, mid-back openers, a little bit of neck, mobility. Friday's a little bit of core work, right? And a little bit more stretching, lower back maybe. Let's finish with a little bit of hips. Since today has been a little bit of hip openers, mobility of the spine, rocking the hips side to side. I really like this also for some hip mobility, windshield wipers. I'm gonna show you my last little piece of this. If you wanna work a little bit more on the spine, here's my PT tip. Again, PT tips always in this class. If you want more of that lower back, with your windshield wipers, bring the feet closer together. That's gonna give you a little bit more stretch if you're looking for here, right? If you're looking for just hips to get some more mobility in the hip joint, bring the feet wider and really focus more on the hips driving in, right? So it's a difference. I'm keeping my spine flat as I just focus on hips, if you're one of those tight hip people, and bring my feet together, and it's more of this, where the spine lifts and twists. So 2 different ways you can approach that, right? Roll onto your side, come up into seated. We are done with class. Even if the first part couldn't hear me, you can follow me. Join me on Wednesdays, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, 10 minutes, live mobility snacks, core snacks, easy, quick stuff, PT led always, doctor of PT for you. Take this with you through the rest of class, sitting up nice and tall, ears over shoulders. So take this with you through the rest of your day. Nice posture, alignment, ears over shoulders, crown of the head to the ceiling. If you're sitting at your computer, inhale, reach. Exhale it out. Roll the shoulders. My last computer tip, if you are gonna be at the computer, car, phone, just give yourself a break. Just roll the shoulders out. A lot of you guys kind of stuck like this. Roll the shoulders out. Get a little bit of expansion, opening up the chest. That is it for today. I will see you guys on Wednesday, Friday. Subscribe to the channel. Join me. PT, tips, and snacks. See you guys.